800-348-1007. Send me a text, 35192. Hey, James.
Hey, guys. Hate the show.
What's going on, man?
Just kidding. Not much. You guys were talking about how harmless and benign things named after fish sound. I wanted to remind you of the 312 feet of terror lurking in Cleveland's North Harbor that's named after a fish, USS Cod. If you were a Japanese sailor in the 1940s,
the 312 feet of terror. Yeah, I like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So have you ever been to the Cod, Alan?
Is that the one where you can go down in there and walk around?
Yeah.
I think it was one of
weekends.
I think it was one of the first things we did shortly after coming to Cleveland. We were kind of getting our sea legs, if you will. And because my older kids were much younger, and we took them. I think one of the first times they came to visit us in Cleveland is we took them to the Cod. And
I like you even more now, man.
But that's all it took, huh? 312 feet of terror is probably, that's what they should start calling it down there.
Some people think COD's an acronym for Call of Duty. No, it's just the fish.
It's cash on delivery. I wonder why they named it after
if you consider torpedoes cash.
But why would they name it after a cod?
All Navy U.S. submarines, most of them, used to be named after fish before they basically became the flagships of the Navy. So now, instead of big surface ships like battleships and cruisers bearing the names of states and cities, now the submarines carry that honor because they're our biggest stick now.
They were all named after fish. That explains the USS Abe Vigoda.
You have Requin in Pittsburgh, which is French for shark.
Yeah.
Pampanito in San Diego, San Francisco. Batfish, all sorts of them. But there's only a couple that aren't named after fish, and one of them was the USS Plunger, which was literally named in honor of Navy rescue divers.
Right, so, not the stick with the suction cup on it.
If that's how you roll, I mean, I suppose if you can sink a ship with a plunger, that works.
James, are you just a nerd, or are you a maritime historian of some stripe?
Well, I am a huge nerd. My wife and I actually got married on the Cod last year.
Good.
Her idea, not mine.
Her idea, honey. I want to get married on the USS Cod.
Well, it was during the pandemic, so we wanted to keep it outdoors. We were limited on venue options, and I had been a volunteer down there before I met her. I threw all the bad submarine jokes at her right out of the gate. She passed with flying colors.
Also, she's got sticky bridesmaids.
Oh, yeah, right. So she's like, well, why don't we get married down at the boat? I'm like, are you serious? Like, I didn't even suggest that, expecting to get shot down. She's like, oh, I'm completely serious. So I asked the skipper. He's like, absolutely. So, so she serves a mission of peace now. She is a part-time wedding chaplain.
Wow. Do you, James, take this woman to be your bunk mate? Was it a lot of maritime fishness? Yeah. That's right.
Well, hey, guys. Just kidding when I said I hate the show, love the show, and hope if you guys ever decide to visit the Cod, hopefully it's a day I'm there.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Nerd alert! Nerd alert! Nerd alert!
There's James getting married over there on 312 feet of terror.
I like that. There's so many different events that we do. There's the Cox Out pregame. Mary and I are doing shows around town all the time, and he's like, but if I run into you, I want it to be on the Cod.
Right.
Like that's where he wants to meet us.
He wants
on his turf.
He wants home field advantage.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should do, because we're always looking for interesting things to do.
We are?
Because I'm always looking for interesting things to do.
Much better.
We should do the Alan Cox Show USS Cod bar crawl.
Yes.
Where you bring
swim.
You bring a flask, and then you can only walk the length of the USS Cod from one end to the other, because it's very, very close quarters in there.
Maybe this is how we end up bringing back the Alan Cox Show Corona cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it on the Cod. We never leave port. Just sitting, walking back and forth on that.
Yeah, we'll just be a bunch of submariners. Alan, what happened to Tiny Poundcake on your holiday tree? Yeah, you'll notice Tiny Poundcake is no longer in the holiday tree.
They probably took him out for the radiothon.
No, I think he fell because I came in this morning. I bet they didn't even notice that was in there.
That's the funniest part.
That's why I was. Nobody said one thing to me. So either they were patronizing me or accommodating me, or they didn't realize it. I came in this morning and Tiny Poundcake was on the floor, and so I picked him up and went to reposition him in the tree. But I knocked out 2 ornaments.
Oh, my God.
So
Alan, what are you?
Then I had to go get the vacuum. We have 2 vacuum cleaners from like the 1950s.
They're the first
there.
vacuum cleaners.
Yes. I mean,
Hey, they work.
Fred Flintstone using that elephant is more high tech than what they got back there.
It's a living.
And so I walk all the way back there. I get the vacuum cleaner. This room needed a good vacuuming anyway. There's been a lot of activity in here the last few days. But I spent 10 minutes vacuuming up ornament shards, the big ones I would pick up in my hand. And
they didn't just fall. They just
they shattered. Oh,
okay.
yeah. And so I was like, well, clearly they're glass and not plastic. Because if they were plastic, obviously they'd just sort of fallen or bounce or something. They went, psh. I mean, they made the noise and everything. And I was like, God damn it. So I wasn't going to press my luck. Clearly the tree's cursed. I wasn't going to press my luck and try to put Tiny Poundcake back in the tree. I thought maybe the tree was trying to tell me something. So no Tiny Poundcake in the tree.
The tree doesn't care. I think you need to.
Is that an omen saying that I'm fat and I can't sit on a branch if I want to?
No, it's saying the Tiny Poundcake fell out of the tree.
Okay.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
I like Tiny Poundcake in the tree.
So Tiny Poundcake was back here. I had put him right there.
Move your microphone.
No.
It's blocking the view of you.
Oh, of me. Sorry. So I had put Tiny Poundcake right here in the tree. So this way, and so I kind of had him straddling a branch, and then he was resting a foot on this ornament, and he was kind of leaning his arm on the other one. And he sat there for quite a while. He said, as soon as they flipped magic to Christmas, I put Tiny Poundcake up in a tree. But he fell.
I think it's time to try and put him back, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through all their ornaments. I mean, by attrition, I could be like, oh, darn. Oh, hold on. Let me try to get him on this branch.
There's a spot. There's a spot in here.
Have his head sticking out.
Where, there's a lot.
Like he's a peeping Tom.
like right he's emerging from the tree.
Or we can put him up higher, hanging on to the
star.
star.
Because that's what people want in their holiday tree. A creepy creeper coming out of the tree.
I want it.
30 creepers creeping. That's me.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
30 creeper. The 12 days of Christmas have 30 creepers. All right. Alan, I missed Bill at our new SHeetz out here in Madison. Did he visit the gazebo right down the street? That should be one of his digital destinations, Madison Village Center. Remember where the camel pooped at the gazebo?
Oh, yeah.
That's right out there. This person wants to know if you made it out there
I
at
did
all.
not make it out there because I had to get back to do the show.
Yep.
And it's kind of a haul to get all the way out there.
No pictures of the gazebo or anything?
It was a good time. Great, meeting everybody out there. And congratulations to Nick, who heard my spot about being out there, decided to swing on by, and ended up winning $2,500 gift card from SHeetz.
Wow.
Which you can use that for gas.
$2,500?
Yeah.
That's so many hundreds.
It's 25.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're a math guy.
How many 50s is it?
Ooh, you tell me.
50?
Mm.
How many dollars?
Cody?
10.
Yes. 2,500 is $10.
$10.
$2,500.
Let's hope he never wins anything worth $2,500. He'll sell it for 10.
Pretty much towards the end of the event, signed up for a chance to win, and they called his name. I was like, oh, good for that guy. And then I was packing all the stuff up, and he runs out. He's like, Bill. And I'm like, hey, you're the guy that won. He's like, yeah, it's you. Thanks to you. I heard your ad, and I came out, and I won. And so he was super pumped. Very happy for
never given me
$2,500. I didn't give him $2,500.
Yes, you did.
I just told him how he could win $2,500.
You did it inadvertently. You've never inadvertently given me anything.
Listen, I've given you
anxiety,
a lot,
aggravation,
some cool tennis shoes.
Yeah,
cool tennis shoes.
Please, tennis shoes, Bill.
Big advocate of you getting sober.
Nah, you didn't give me my sobriety.
I didn't give you your sobriety. But
Jesus gave me that.
Well, Jesus answered my prayer. Ha! Take that.
The one time Bill has
crap.
prayed in his adult life.
It does work. He prayed for you. It wasn't even something for him. I guess maybe tertiary. It was for him. He was like,
it's so I could enjoy
hang out
a
with
day.
her. Yeah.
Like a day. Not
One
even
day.
a night. Just, oh no, Mary's drinking today. I have to be on alert because I might get a call.
From the hospital. Well, good for that guy for getting $2,500.
Yeah, I'm very happy for him.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, Nick.
boy, good for them. Usually
so
we're
much
out there.
money,
We're handing out like $100 gift cards or
Well,
$50 gift cards.
SHeetz does a $2,500 gift card, and then they also do two $250 gift cards. I gave away Cavs tickets. Then they also have all sorts of the SHeetz grand openings are
They're legit.
They are events, and people show up. They hang out the whole time. It's a party.
Now, $2,500. How many? Because of course, SHeetz famous for the MTOs, made to order. They're delicious, fantastic. How many MTOs could he purchase with $2,500?
It depends on which
what
ones
you,
you get.
and what you get on it, because you can put like mozzarella sticks on top of a
You
burger
can, but
and
there is a
Yeah,
kind of a
wild.
maximum price point over
I don't
there.
think
You're
that
never
there
gonna.
is.
Yeah, you're not gonna walk out with a $20 sandwich. And,
I can
you know.
build a $20.
add all of it. Yeah.
They have an app. I can build a $20 sandwich right now.
Oh, okay. What's the base price for an MTO?
Like $6, maybe?
Like the
$7?
standard. If you were like
$7-8, I think.
Okay.
For like a sandwich.
How many servings of 3 cheese mac and cheese at SHeetz could you get for $2,500?
How much is 3 cheese mac and cheese?
That's what you have to figure out.
I don't. $3?
I'm sorry, you're wrong. It is. No, you're right. $3.
Oh, it is $3.
Yeah, it's $3.
So you could get 800 of them.
If
A
that
little
math
bit-
is correct.
800 and change.
That's right. There you go. From all of us at How Many 3 Cheese Mac and Cheese Can You Get for $2,500 at SHeetz? Bye-bye.
Or you can just head to SHeetz and get one for $3, and that ain't a bad idea either.
They should take the guy's still empty convenience store across the street from us here at 668 Euclid
Make it a
and
SHeetz.
make it a
It'd
SHeetz.
be a very small sheets, though.
Dude,
If they just made it like the MTO restaurant, though,
I'd be there
down
every
with
day.
that.
when I get off
Call
my
it Tiny Sheets.
when I get off my diet and we're off for like 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna hit up SHeetz and just get some food because for them to be like a gas station, like their food's like legit. I will order like a bunch of stuff off the menu and just eat that.
Isn't that what we were just talking about?
I like their little milkshake machine, too.
Yeah.
Brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah.
I get like their sub and then their fries and then I don't think I've ever had a milkshake from there though.
For all of us here at What Does Poundcake Get When He Goes to SHeetz on Vacation? Bye-bye! He's telling us what he doesn't get. I like that part. Guys, here's what I don't get. I don't get this and that and this and that.
No, I didn't know they had milkshakes. I will get a shake though.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's like a machine there. You
Like
make them.
hand-spun.
Yeah.
I miss milkshakes. The last time I had a milkshake,
Go get one.
no, the
You
last
miss milkshakes.
that's part of what made me fat. Like literally I would go to whatever fast food place and get like a chocolate milkshake and I would have like
With the whipped cream on it and all that.
I love
I don't
Yeah, you
nec-
can't drink your calories, boy.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need the whipped cream. I just like the milkshake and it's just so damn good. And it just got too out. I think the last milkshake I had was probably in Vegas, but I think the one I remember was a Shamrock Shake, and that was the last time I had a milkshake.
God, I love Shamrock.
Because they go a little after St. Patrick's Day, so I'm guessing it's probably like April, maybe.
There's a place we went when we were home last summer. It's actually right up the street from where we stayed downtown over Thanksgiving. It's called JoJo's Shake Bar, downtown Chicago. I think they have a handful of them, but it's one of those places where like it's those massive shakes that has like other food in it.
Yeah.
So there's giant cookies and there's like Oreo stalks. And so on the menu, it looks unbelievable. They're like $24 milkshakes,
Yeah.
you know. But holy Christ, I mean.
Well, you all split one, probably.
No, we each got one because,
jeez.
well, we'd never been there before.
Yeah.
We're like, let's see what, and of course, 90% of all of them went uneaten. But holy cow. But I was watching people house these things. And I was like,
bet.
you must be a pro, homie. It's like, woof. People
Man,
can
I really want a milkshake.
Yeah, see,
Shake Shack
Poundcake's
is
got
right
the
It is.
Did you forget? It's like you can see it. It's right
I
there.
can't see
to
it. I did forget that.
You
I don't
forget
think
it's
I've ever
there if
actually
you're not
had-
thinking about it.
I don't think I've ever had a shake from Shake Shack. So I'm gonna.
I've never had Shake Shack.
It's
Pretty
pretty
good.
good. I like a smash burger.
Don't tell me that. Maybe
It's
my,
so good, Poundcake. You
maybe
gotta
my
try it.
last day when I make weight, I'll treat
We'll
myself.
celebrate.
We only
If
have
I
about,
make weight.
I think we only have 13 shows left in the year. We have this week, next week, and then, so the 15th
it.
is the last. That'll be your
Oh, no, that weekend.
weigh-in. We'll weigh Poundcake in again tomorrow. We didn't weigh him last week for Thanksgiving.
any
We'll
sig-
weigh him tomorrow.
Is there any significance as to why we ended on a Thursday as opposed to one more day Friday?
Because that weekend is my wife's birthday, and we go out of town for her
okay.
birthday. So,
I figured there was a significance.
yeah. No, the 16th is usually the last day because that's my anniversary here at WMS. This year I was like, I give myself an extra day.
But there is something going on December 16th. What could it be?
Oh, don't tell me. I'll tell you because I don't know if you know about this.
I might know about it.
And I'm going to clue you into it, okay? Do you have a pen?
Yeah.
It's Bill Squire's Chris Mac.
3-Mac. Chris Mac 3 mac and cheese.
Chris Mac Wands man. I can't read my own writing. Chris McQuanzica is happening at the Agora.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
I mean, it depends on who's on it,
Well,
but I mean,
who's on it?
well, I assume because it's the Bill Squire Chris McQuanzica that Bill Squire is on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mary Santora.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never
Mike
heard of her.
Polk Jr.,
Yeah.
Jasmine Carter, John Bruton, and we're doing a contest to allow one of the other locals here in Cleveland to do a 10-minute set.
What about Mike Polk Sr.? You want to really want to
He'll be
impress
there
me?
probably.
Okay.
He'll
will
be
he-
there. I
Will he be wearing a tam o' shanter?
Always.
All right.
That's his go-to. But next week at High and Dry on the 8th, we're doing a contest there to pick between some of the best Cleveland comics, and whoever wins that contest will get to perform at the Agora as well, which will be very fun.
So you could be a real star maker there at that show.
Yeah, and we're also, it's a cool place to perform, and there's a lot of people in town that I want to put more people on the show, but you can't have a show with 70 people on it. You know,
No.
you gotta keep it
No.
special.
This is Didn't Death Comedy Jam.
We are
Bill
working
Squire's
on
Chris
getting-
McQuanzica, by the way. You can win tickets at WMMS.com.
Ooh. We're working on figuring out the catering situation, and
For Chris McQuanzica.
yeah,
Like
I'm
backstage?
I'm asking all the comics what they want. Wings seem to be top of the list.
Boneless or actual wings?
Does it matter?
Actual wings.
Actual.
It matters.
Okay.
It does matter.
All right.
Get more meat.
But I'll probably get a little of both. Mary would like some non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
Just need like 1 or 2, but
Wings,
you have to
that's
buy
gonna
them in
be
6.
That's all right.
Oh, you just made a mess. What?
We got a budget for it. What was that?
Oh, you just made a mess. Oh, that's my
Julia Child from yesterday.
I was like, when the hell did I say that?
You couldn't tell.
You're going to have wings backstage at
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
McQuanzica.
Yeah, there's gonna be a mess.
Oh, you just made a mess.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for it, and we got a pretty good budget for the catering, so we'll get more than just wings.
We don't need just wings. Yeah. It's funny because everyone has different restrictions.
Yeah.
One person was like, I don't do pork or beef. And then another person was like, I don't do pork or fish. And I was like, well, I'm allergic to shellfish. It's like, so I guess we're having chicken?
I don't dig on swine. Yeah, it's going to be fried
It's a
spam,
filthy
all right?
animal.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, we'll figure it out, but wings seems like a safe bet. I was gonna get some, like a vegetable platter, things like that.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Crudité, like Dr.
Crudité,
Oz.
Yeah.
I called it crudite forever, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I dated a girl called it cruditis, and I was like, that's not...
Like Aphrodite. Crudites.
It's
I
the vegetable of love.
I just learned there's a difference between a valet and a valet.
Oh,
I've never heard.
What is
that.
a valet?
A valet is like a manservant,
Oh, what's a valet?
The car parker.
the car parker.
I think it's what? They're both valets. Are you thinking of a valise? That's like the suitcase.
No, it's in
Oh.
England. They're
Valet.
It's pronounced
Really?
valet. Yeah.
All right.
So it's the same thing.
But no, but it's
He's a butler.
no. They say a butler basically, but a valet.
Huh.
Yeah.
They also say petrol. So
All right.
I don't trust anything they do.
So go figure. Go figure.
I gotta get in the lift.
Oh, those Brits, they're always worried about being messy, too.
Oh, you just made a mess.
Indeed. All right, well, there you go. WMMS.com at the contest page, and you might be finding yourself at Bill Squire's Christmas Kwanzaa, where everybody's going to walk out with rib sauce on their face. The likelihood of backstage stains just got exponentially larger. Or they might come out with, if somebody really goes ham on the crudité, they might walk out with like those celery strings in their teeth. You got to remember to floss, especially if you're making ants on a log out of them. Will you be providing raisins and peanut butter for the people who are gravitating towards the celery?
No.
It's BYOPB at Christmas Kwanzaa. And I got a break. If you want to text 35192, you can watch at AlanCoxShow.com and listen wherever on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 Double.